I'm so happy to be here tonight in this match with San Martino and Strongbow and my partner here, Cactus Jack. I've been looking all over the world for somebody with some intelligence to be my partner, but it seems like there's nobody around. But I got my man here, right, Cactus Jack? See, it scares me
to think what's gonna happen to you two when you step in the ring with the likes of us. We're not just partners. We're soulmates.
We are the guys to contend with in 1990 and 91. Right here. UWF, the Universal Wrestling Federation. This is the Fury Hour.
I'm still trying to get over what happened between Paul Orndorff and Dr. Death when he was blindsided by the doctor. But this week, we have a tag team match for you that's unreal. Cactus Jack teams up with the Wild Man, Jack Armstrong, against Bruno, your son, David San Martino, and Chief Jay Strongbow.
Yes, there was an incident between these four. This is going to be an interesting match, especially when you have a guy like Cactus Jack in there. It's always interesting when Cactus Jack is in that ring.
It's going to be an unpredictable match, and it's going to be an unpredictable card this week on UWF Action.
As promised, we're going to take you back to last week for the conclusion of the feature match between Ken Patera and Nikita Koloff. John Tolis, the Golden Greek, joins his new guy, Cowboy Bob Orton, making his UWF debut, Larry Zbyszko. B. Brian Blair with Queen Bee Honey. The Viking, the Behemoth from Finland. And in our feature match, Wildman Jack Armstrong teams up with Cactus Jack, and they'll take on Chief Jay Strongbow and David San Martino. And everybody's favorite, Captain Lou Albano in Captain Lou's Corner. And we'll start the hour off with the continuation of last week's feature match between the Olympic strongman, Ken Patera, and the Russian Nightmare, Nikita Koloff.
Patera always says his philosophy is that when the match is over, they ask you one question. Did you win or lose? They don't say, how did you win?
That's
In other words, as long as you win, that's the name of the game.
That's correct.
Not everybody would agree with that, though.
No, they wouldn't. I know you did in your days, Bruno.
No, when you win, you know, you like to feel good about yourself and how you won.
You see, I don't understand why a guy like this, an extremely powerful guy, has to resort to tactics like that.
Well, just like he says, you know, what they're going to ask him tomorrow, did you win? And that's what he wants to do. He'll take a win any way that he can. I guess he's been at it for so many years now. That nice shot by Nikita. Three beautiful rights. And whoa, sending Patera down to that mat.
Yes, he did. I think he woke him up a little bit. I think Patera's playing possum here. Hey, Nikita picks him up by the hair.
Be careful. This is a dangerous move. When you get up there like that with a powerful guy like Patera, you're looking for trouble.
3, 4, 5, 6. Well, maybe you don't count past 6 in Russia, Bruno.
Yeah, I was afraid that when he went up like that, Patera might just grab him by the legs and pick him up in the air and bring him down an atomic drop or something. Oh, reverse to the center rope, but Nikita came with a big boot right in Patera's chest and a drop. Look at that, backdrop right over the top rope.
That was a great move by Patera. Well, what is this?
What happened here?
What happened a 10 count? I don't understand this.
What's going on?
I don't think Ventura heard the bell. I heard the bell, but I don't know why. Well, yeah. What is with the chairs here?
Disqualified, but for what? He backed Nikita over the top rope. I don't know that that's cause for disqualification.
Ventura did nothing wrong. Ventura did the right thing, I believe. I thought he did a fabulous move there.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what the referee has to say about this. Why exactly he disqualified him?
Contrary to our belief, Jesse Hernandez explained the situation as Ken Ventura should not have done that and disqualified him.
Indeed. Bob Orton, of course, you know you're going to see Tolos with Bob Orton. And Rob Allen. Well, Rob Allen, you know, is a good-looking kid. He's, I guess he's been at it now for a couple of years. He's not the most experienced wrestler in the world. And, of course, when you meet the likes of Bob Orton, you need everything. You need everything because you're meeting a tough cookie here.
I don't know if we should worry more about Cowboy Bob Orton or the Golden Greek, John Tolos.
Well, you know, the problem when you have a manager like the likes of Tolos, it's always a distraction. You know, you're in there, you're trying to do the best you can against that opponent, and then, of course, you have Tolos who's just great in causing the distractions and what have you. And it makes it that much more difficult. And as is, he's at a disadvantage, Rob Allen, because he certainly doesn't have the experience of a Bob Orton.
No, he sure doesn't. And the ace, as we know, I believe I was going to say he's unbeaten here on UWF action, but he did have a loss to Paul Orndorff, but it was a controversial one at that.
Yeah. Well, that's why. So look, when you have somebody like Orton against Orndorff or these kind of matches, anything can go anyway. You know what I mean? It can just one mistake by one of them, the other one can be a winner. So Orton can go against anybody. He's as good as anybody that's out there today. Right now, he's got a side headlock on Rob Allen, and he's really putting on the juice, as the saying goes in wrestling. He's squeezing hard. Referee is Jesse Hernandez, who I think pretty darn good referee. Good tackle by Bob Orton. Actually, Rob Allen should have been able to get away from that, but I guess he was a little stunned, and he had cleared all the cobwebs, and he stood there, and he gave Orton time for that tackle, but now he's taking.
Bruno, I'm wondering what John Tolos has in store for these guys in his stable, and what exactly are his goals. What do you think?
His goals, well, you know what his goals are. His goals are that he wants his guys to be the very top in the business. He wants them to be champions. Ooh, like a sack of potato. The way Orton had Rob Allen on his shoulder, he just dumped him like a... Ooh, what a kick right up on the forehead.
You know, since Orton has taken on Tolos as a manager, I've seen less technical wrestling skills from him and more severe punishing moves.
Well, we know what kind of a wrestler he is. There's no question that Bob Orton is he's a fantastic wrestler. But he's got Tolos there. Tolos preaches, go out there, be vicious, kick, punch, throw him out of the ring, hit him with anything. I mean, that's what Tolos likes. And so, close liner. So don't be surprised if you see anybody that Tolos manages does less and less of wrestling and more of that vicious stuff.
Non-stop, that Orton doesn't let off.
Look at this, look at this. All these blows, they're all around the head area of Rob Allen. Oh my, look at these. About 7 or 8 shots to the head.
Wow, rams him head first.
Tolos is all smiles outside that ring. He's happy. He's happy with what his man is doing.
He's like a general out there, directing all the moves.
And who's paying the price? Rob Allen.
Yes, he sure is going to pay a hefty price. What a beautiful move. Oh, wow, he just rammed that shoulder into the ring post. That's got a smart. That could even dislocate that shoulder, Bruno.
You better believe it. That could do damage here.
Wow, does it again. Totally unnecessary punishment by Orton under the direction.
Look at this. Oh, nice. Slaps him in the ring. For a second, I thought he was going to try to lay him out on that top rope. Now what's he going to do? What is he's waiting for Rob Ballin to get up, but I want. Oh. Boy, this poor Rob Ballin has really been taking a lot of punishment here. Now what? Look, I think, is he going to get him ready for that big suplex? Let's see. Yep. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. When he gets him up on that top rope, boy, I'll tell you. You watch the devastation. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to give a suplex.
There it is again.
Now watch the hike. He's on the top rope, okay? Watch as he scoops him up in the air. How much higher he takes him. So look at that. Ooh. Well, you know, he delivered a good superplex, but I've seen him deliver better ones. That was not one of his best. But I'll tell you, it was good enough to get the job done because Rob Ballin is finished.
No question. Cowboy Bob Orton, again, one of the best technicians in the ring.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I hope that Rob Ballin will be okay because he took quite a beating. And John Tolis is all smiles. Boy, he's happy. He's proud. He's proud of what his man has done.
Cowboy Bob Orton.
As promised, making his UWF debut, Larry Zbyszko is next.
Fasten your seatbelt.
Clint Eastwood is Sergeant Nick Polonsky. Charlie Sheen is the rookie.
Who's up front in the cab?
Santa Claus.
I'm the Tooth Fairy. I told you to fasten your seatbelt.
Clint Eastwood, Charlie Sheen in The Rookie, rated R. Starts Friday, December 7th at a theater near you.
CompuServe is the world's largest network of people with personal computers. CompuServe can turn your computer into a limitless source of information and resources that will simplify your work and enrich your life. It combines the power of your computer with the convenience of your telephone to bring you hundreds of online services, like a reference library and international news wires. It helps you decide on investments, make airline reservations, and shop the electronic mall. It connects you with other computer owners and offers games against opponents around the country. Just call 1-800-522-4477 for more information or to join CompuServe. Just call this number today and get a membership kit for only $39.95 with usage charges as low as 10 cents a minute. CompuServe, the only computer service with more than 500,000 members.
Turn on your network home for Fighting Irish sports and see Digger Phelps and Notre Dame take on the nation's best in college basketball. Notre Dame battles Indiana live at 8 Eastern on Sports Channel America Wednesday. The Los Angeles Kings, offensive dynamos led by the quick one, Wayne Gretzky. The St. Louis Blues taking on the enemy with a howitzer named Brett Holmes. Los Angeles battles St. Louis live at 8:30 Eastern on Sports Channel America Thursday.
New York, New York! Ah, boy, the stars are bright. You know the biggest match, UWF, is coming to New York. All over the world, the people are talking about it. Mr. Wonderful, what a beautiful city. They call it the wonderful Big Apple. Well, Paul Orndorff, it ain't gonna be so wonderful that night for you. So, people keep talking, people keep spinning. Big Apple, here we come.
You heard right. Dr. Death Steve Williams will be in New York City.
Pennsylvania, Larry Zbyszko.
244 pounds. Larry Zbyszko, 244 pounds. I'm very familiar with this guy, Herb. As you know, he's from my town, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Anyway, he's meeting the Bulldozer, 250 pounds, but gosh, he looks to me a lot heavier than that.
Hey, Bruno, this is a San Martino lover here, isn't he?
Well, here's a guy that I knew him as a kid when he was in high school. He wanted to be a pro. He was a great amateur wrestler. He went on to wrestle in college. I trained with him. I helped train him because he wanted to be a pro so bad. Of course, I think everybody knows what happened, the big feud I had with him. But I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a champion and he's tough. He's one of the best wrestlers around today.
No question about it. He is the AWA World Champion, and he knows where the best, biggest, toughest wrestlers are in the world today, the Universal Wrestling Federation.
Well, he made a rather bold remark. He said that he is the champion, and he wants to prove to the world that he can go against the best. And he said that the UWF now has the reputation of acquiring the toughest wrestlers in the world, and he said that he wanted to see if the UWF had the guts to allow him to come here. And of course, the policy of the UWF is, don't matter who. This bulldozer, do you believe 250? He's got to be more than that. I can't believe this.
250 is more like 450.
Yeah, well, I'd say he looks to me like he's over 300 pounds. I mean, Zbyszko is 245 pounds.
I think he's got a 250-pound stomach.
There's certainly more, yeah, but there's certainly more than 5 pounds different in body weight here. But Zbyszko's looking in great shape, and let's see how he can handle this big, heavy guy.
I don't even know. Look. I wonder if he knows. Look, David Sammartino, your son, has just appeared ringside, Bruno.
Well, there's been an awful lot between these two. Ever since my feud with him, it's carried on with David. You see, David knew him when he was a kid because he used to see me work out with Larry. And David has never forgotten, I guess, what happened. And he and Larry have had a few battles, and they absolutely do not like each other. In fact, they despise each other. Not saying that there's any love between me and Zbyszko either, because there absolutely is not.
Well, for David to come down to ringside, he must have a good reason for it.
But I will not take anything away from Zbyszko. Uh-oh. Bulldozer just came in with a pretty good shot. Whips Zbyszko.
Whoa. Oh. He's one of the greatest, this Zbyszko.
If Bulldozer had landed with that dive he did on Zbyszko, he might have done some damage. Look at this, a big slam, huh?
Wow, what a power move by Zbyszko.
Well, I won't take anything away from it.
Oh, wow,
that was quick.
Now, I'm surprised the referee has allowed David. David's just turning around and leaving.
Boy, that was quick.
Why do you think David came down to ringside, Bruno?
I guess he just wanted to let Larry know that don't forget the name Sammartino is here to remind him. And David wants to wrestle him in the worst way. He's always been challenging Zbyszko. So I guess he, who knows, maybe he's trying to aggravate Zbyszko a little bit.
Well, when you know the AWA champion is coming to the UWF, there must be a very good reason that this is where the very best talent in professional wrestling is today, Bruno.
No doubt about it.
Hey fans, wrestling's living legend, my partner, Bruno Sammartino, has written an autobiography. And take it from me, this is one terrific story. The book is now available through the special offer from the UWF. Just call 213-822-4187, or you can send for it by check or money order to Bruno's Book, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. And don't forget, include $2.50 for postage and handling.
Comes Queen Bee. I tell you, I love watching her.
Beautiful girl.
She doesn't have to even do anything.
That in itself can be a tremendous distraction to the opponent. She certainly is a beautiful girl, isn't she? Well, let's see if the grappler can concentrate on B. Brian Blair.
B. Brian Blair, one of our top athletes here in the UWF.
Nice takedown, beautiful takedown, a good amateur move. That right. what we call riding the guy. He rides him well. Brian Blair right now is showing us his amateur background. That is an amateur move that he did a while ago. Nice takedown. Riding the grappler. Nice hanging on to that arm. That's one way of, well, it didn't work. I was going to say it's one way of getting out by grabbing the rope and making the referee break.
We get a close-up of that beautiful Queen Bee.
Queen Bee.
Honey. Honey, they call her Honey. She calls herself Honey.
Another nice takedown. I like that. I like that. Beat Brian Blair. Displaying beautiful moves right now. I like that. Wow.
The grappler. Parts unknown.
Whoa. Let's see if he can hold it for country. 1, 2. No.
Interesting, the fans screaming Spivey.
Well, I think they want to see the match with it. They know all that went on with B. Brian Blair and Spivey, and I think they want to see that match again.
No question, and
let's see now. Let's see if he can. What? Well, no.
Bruno, look, it appears as if John Tolis has made it down the ringside, and with him is the ace, Cowboy Bob Orton.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Honey's already totally aware of what's happening.
Well, now wait, this abdominal stretch. Let's see if he can make
Brian is totally unaware of what's happening.
You give up?
He now sees Tolis.
Oh, so he released the hold. Okay. Be careful, Brad. Be careful.
Oh, the grappler taking advantage of that. Almost got him.
Boom. One right, left. Big right. Clothesliner. You know, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, Tolis is not going to let up on Blair. They've got a vendetta out for B. Brian Blair.
You know, now he went for the pin, and Orton attempted. I think he attempted to come in. You know, I don't know. I don't know. You know,
I don't understand why it's got him in a small package here. I don't understand why the referee has not gotten to Tolis and asked him to leave the ring area.
That just isn't right. How are you supposed to concentrate in your match knowing that somebody like Orton and his manager, Tolis, are just outside that ring?
Beautiful backbreaker.
Let's see, what's Brian Blair doing now? He's going up to that second rope.
There's that bzzz. Love that bzzz.
I don't know, yeah, bzzz, but a tremendous elbow right on top of the grappler's head. And now he's going to come
no question, it's the Scorpion. What is this here? Bob Orton. Bob Orton has just said he would have beat that punk in 30 seconds.
Meanwhile, there's a submission by B. Brian Blair. Oh, come on, wait a minute here. Oh, look at this.
Look at this.
Look at Honey with that.
Holy cow! Orton has just side-swapped there. Blair. Tolis has that shoe, but Honey's got that stinger. Blair has just took a kick and a kick to the head.
Look at Tolis. Look at Tolis. He can't move. Uh-oh, what's he doing?
Holy cow! I can't believe it! Orton has just nailed Honey! Honey is out!
I don't believe what I just see. That was a deliberate, I mean a deliberate blow.
Bruno, one more look at the replay. Look what Cowboy Bob Orton has just done to Queen Bee Honey.
You know what? Not even Orton. I absolutely would think that he'd be capable of something like that. My goodness.
I mean, to hit Blair, to attack Blair is one thing, but to hit a woman, this is unreal.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, B. Brian Blair.
Captain Lou is next, and his guests are those dirty, rotten scoundrels John Tolis and Cowboy Bob Orton. Come see live in person Paul Orndorff, Brian Blair, Greg Valentine when they return Thursday, December 6th at 7:30 p.m. when the Rumble in Reseda continues. Tickets are available at Ticketron or call 213-274-SLAM! Hey fans, here's a reminder about our new UWF program segment beginning in December. It's called Ask the Wrestlers. It's your chance to ask any of the great UWF wrestlers a question. And if we use your question on the air, you'll win a UWF t-shirt and cap. Just send a postcard with your name and address and your question to Ask the Wrestlers, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. Remember...
Do you need a car? Listen, each year government agencies auction, sell, and liquidate thousands of cars and trucks, and the bidding starts as low as $30. Government vehicles, luxury cars taken from drug dealers, criminals, and thousands more seized, repossessed, sold through bankruptcy proceedings. Now find out how you can grab the car you want at government liquidation and bankruptcy prices. Bid as low as $30 for Porsches, Mercedes, Ferraris, Corvettes, family cars, and trucks. Find out how to get the car you want now. Call 1-900-HOT-AUTO. That's 1-900-468-2886. Just $2 a minute.
On the captain's corner, I can't believe that this man had the audacity to strike a woman. That's right, and that you had the nerve to let it happen.
Well, let me tell you something. I just felt a hostile entity. Nothing was intentional. I didn't realize it was the broad, okay?
The what?
I turned around.
The woman.
I tried to take care of business. Looking at Brian Blair laying down there, that spoiled, rotten rat makes me want to puke. I was just trying to get to him. I felt her, and hey, things hit the fan. It's not my fault. The way women's living that stuff is these days, who should complain about it anyway?
And what's your excuse?
Why
Why hit the woman?
What woman? I like to know what woman. If she's in that ring, she's part of us. She's part of our wrestling profession. You know, I can't understand this. You know, there's some women walking the streets just because they wear skirts. My God, they're mean, they're vicious. And that's what type of woman this woman is. In fact, she's not a woman. She's a tarantula. And my man here, Orton, did exactly what he had to do to protect himself. You know what she has in her hand? A weapon. A weapon. And she's going around like she thinks she's Zorro or something. I don't want to be stuck with that thing, and neither do my Orton.
You're talking about a 105-pound woman.
I don't
have
care.
some decency and respect.
Let me tell you something. I don't care if she weighed 98 pounds. My man is out there, and so am I. The first reason is to protect yourself at all costs.
Stop spitting all over the place. And number two, I'm going to tell you something. You're going to stand here and tell me that if a woman comes into that ring, no matter how big, you're going to strike a woman and hurt and maim a woman. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's exactly
You don't
right.
care.
If they interfere in our match, let me tell you something about women. Let me tell you.
A little respect, fat man.
That's okay.
No, just
That's all
never
right.
mind. This is my corner.
Let
It's my
me
show,
tell
so
you-
you're in on my time.
Okay, let me tell you about women. Apparently, you've never went out with women. I had many dealings with women. Many, many dealings. And I tell you this, when they ripped off their brassiere a few years ago and started wearing pants, femininity went into the garbage can. If a woman wants to come in that ring, great. But I don't care who it is. If it's Honeybee, that tarantula, if it's Brian Blair, if it's anybody, I don't care. We give them the same courtesy. And that courtesy is to get you and get you good.
Well, I got to say, I disagree.
Brian Blair.
We don't care what you think.
Really,
It's my show, and you will care.
upset about
Put your arm down. You're blocking me
Brian
off.
Blair's really upset about this, but you know something, John? I don't think we'll have to worry about outside interference.
Remember one thing, pal. The big Orton aced the Cowboy and the Golden Greek. What a team.
Two disgraceful idiots, that's all I can say. And stop wasting my time with your arm.
Do you need a car? Listen, each year government agencies auction, sell, and liquidate thousands of cars and trucks, and the bidding starts as low as $30. Government vehicles, luxury cars taken from drug dealers, criminals, and thousands more seized, repossessed, sold through bankruptcy proceedings. Now find out how you can grab the car you want at government liquidation and bankruptcy prices. Bid as low as $30 for Porsches, Mercedes, Ferraris, Corvettes, family cars, and trucks. Find out how to get the car you want now. Call 1-900-HOT-AUTO. That's 1-900-468-2886. Just $2 a minute.
To the good life.
To live the good life, you have to pay the price. The average new car costs over $15,000. But there's a motor oil that can protect your investment under extreme conditions when conventional oils won't. Mobil One, isn't your car worth the extra protection?
To the good life.
Protect the environment. Take your used motor oil to an approved used oil collection center.
The new RCA 8mm camcorder weighs less than 2 pounds. It's so small and light, he'll take it everywhere. That way, he won't miss a thing. It also has a super fast lens for great color and clarity in almost any light.
Come on, give me the slippers.
The new RCA 8mm camcorder. Another way we're changing entertainment again.
See the exciting new RCA home entertainment products at all Top Appliance superstores in New Jersey and all PC Richard locations.
I know you're going to dig this.
Was that Orton mugging of Honey about the most vile act you've ever seen in the ring? You know, back on November 12th of this year, for reasons we still don't understand, both Bob Orton and John Tolos waited in the ring before Brian Blair was to take on Louis Spicoli.
Matches in the ring, and it's be Brian Blair. He should,
I don't think Brian's going to take too kindly to this here. And here we got Louis Spicoli here.
What did you do, lady? Trying to collect the power to make some money? No one cares about you, boy. Get out of here.
They taunted him, and they made fun of him for no apparent reason.
You might not have to wait for Orndorff to jump off your nose with my beeswax, John.
Bruno, I don't understand.
But it seems after this vicious attack on Brian and the shameless mugging of Honey that John Tolos had decided his boy, Orton, is going to go out of his way to make big trouble for Brian and Honey.
He has no beef with B. Brian Blair, and Tolos has now entered the picture here.
Yeah, I see that. I've been hearing about Tolos and Orton here.
Well, Tolos looks like he's just gotten Orton into his stable.
Well, we've heard about that, so I guess, look at B. Brian Blair. He's saying, come on in here, I'm not afraid of you.
One more time, a look at the hit on Honey. Brian is standing by right now. Let's find out what he's got to say.
Bob Orton Jr., you just stuck your head in a hornet's nest. You and that no-good manager, John Tolos. You guys had no business hitting Honey the way you did. It's one thing to pick on a woman, and it's another thing to hit a woman from behind. Well, let me tell you something. I've been in professional wrestling now for 13 years, and I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to tell it right to your face. And you better listen to what I got to say, because I'm going to tell you something. You are going to pay, and you are going to pay good.
The report from the dressing room is that Honey is okay, but she is suffering from a persistent buzz in her head.
This guy is really an awesome sight, I'll tell you. I mean, when you look at this guy, the Viking, I mean, 300 pounds, and he even looks bigger than that. I mean, he is just awesome. I wish Mr. DeLeon lots of luck.
So do I, because if anything, if De Leon watched the last matches of the Viking, his last two opponents went out on a stretcher.
That's right. So far, every time we've seen the Viking, his opponents have been taken out on a stretcher. He is one huge individual. What power. Extremely powerful.
And get a load of that get-up he's in, Bruno.
Yeah. Look at that. Steps right over those top ropes.
God, I sure hate for someone to sit on that horn of his.
What is he, about 6'7"?
Oh, he's about 6'5", 6'6", 318 pounds, I believe.
I mean, he's really well put together. You know, sometimes you see some people 300, 350 pounds, but they don't look so hot. But this guy is impressive. Look at that, huh? He's like a walking condominium. Well, let's see what Mr. De Leon is going to attempt to do against this monster. Viking says, come over here and feel these muscles. Oh, he's being aggravated. He doesn't like, he doesn't like what the fans are saying, and he let them know what he thought of it. My goodness, look at that. He gets De Leon by the neck and just brings him up overhead like you were a 5-pound dumbbell. Powerful man. Look at his forearm blows. Look at that. The forearm blow just drives De Leon right down on his knees.
Viking is not getting much appreciation here from the fans, Bruno.
No, the fans don't appreciate him because they see what. Here's a huge guy, so big, so powerful, and then he delivers some pretty nasty and even some cheap blows, and I think the fans don't appreciate that.
Whoa! What a body press that was.
Somebody's taunting him, and he's saying, come on in here a minute. This is what'll take me, just a minute. Well, I would hope that no fan is so foolish that would take him up on that. Uh-oh, is going to be a slam here?
When he slams him, man, you hear it.
Wow, power slam. He just flexed and he says, you see this power? You don't want to come in here. You don't want to come in this ring. Poor De Leon, meanwhile, he's been taking some powerful blows from the Viking.
De Leon looks out of it.
Look at this. Look at this. Is he gonna
this is raw strength. And the last time he did that.
Look at that. Pressed him overhead. Nice. Slams him down. Ooh. You know, over 300 pounds to come in with all that weight. Look at that. I mean, he uses every ounce of...
De Leon is yesterday's news. Those elbow smashes to the chest. He's going to need some x-rays, De Leon. Nah, he's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Viking.
Those were mighty powerful elbows.
The Viking looked a little less vicious this week. He
a little less vicious? I don't know.
I think he got distracted from the fans this week.
I don't think that De Leon would agree with you on that. Well, what did he say? What's this? Is he gonna...
Oh, this is unnecessary. Well, there he goes, the Viking from Helsinki, Finland. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with here in the UWF, Bruno.
Some of the kids wanted his autograph and he just snubbed them all.
Coming up next, a tag team explosion.
Surprise, surprise. Yes, it's me, Andre the Giant, wrestling for UWF. And why? It's because the best has come to UWF. And I'm the only giant, and I will try to challenge everybody who accepts anywhere, any places. And because UWF is going all the way around the world, that's why Andre the Giant's coming with UWF to the best.
So yeah, everybody's buzzing about the new UWF merchandise. Check out these hot caps, aren't they cool?
Look at the biceps on Mr. Wonderful. They're bulging nice there. That's right. Check out this UWF shirt. And, oh, no, a traitor. Dangerous Danny Spivey. Get your new UWF merchandise as soon as you can because it's going fast.
Order now. Call 213-822-4187. All right. UWF, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. Hey, fans, here's a reminder about our new UWF program segment beginning in December. It's called Ask the Wrestlers. It's your chance to ask any of the great UWF wrestlers a question. And if we use your question on the air, you'll win a UWF t-shirt and cap. Just send a postcard with your name and address and your question to Ask the Wrestlers, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. Remember, Ask the Wrestlers begins in December, so get your questions in now.
And I'm waiting for the man of men, the one in the UWF who's going to come up and take that chance and see if they can make it to Larryland. You know, David Sammartino, I know he wants a shot since I beat up his old man. I hear Steve Williams rumbling Nikita Koloff. Well, here's your chance, Jack, and I'm talking about happiness, like your old lady and her boyfriend getting a car wreck and die. I'm talking joy. I'm talking about being the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
Herb Abrams here with Bruno Sammartino. We're coming to you from Los Angeles.
Jay Strongbow and David Sammartino. But wow, they're gonna have a tough night here.
Well, Bruno, we know what happened that led up to this match several weeks ago when Strongbow was wrestling Cactus Jack.
He's weakening, though. It looks like he might be on his way out. He may be. Oh, wow. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's got something in his head.
He sure does. Bruno, I saw him put it into that red knee pad over there.
He sure did.
He had something in his knee pad.
He delivered a mighty blow with that, and now I'm afraid, you know, he did that before. He did that
sure did.
to David.
Son David.
And it looks like he's done it again and again. One.
Well, David has entered the ring. David has entered the ring, and he's attacked Cactus Jack. Now we're going to have 2 against 1.
Oh, who's this?
It's the wild man, Jack Armstrong. We got a melee here in the ring. We've got a melee here at ringside. Oh.
A lot of action, boy. Now what the thing is now, what is the referee going to do here? He's got to throw the whole thing out. What's this? What are they trying to do?
What's this here?
Working at both center back.
Whoa! This has turned into a tag team match.
It's still an all. This should be an
They are loony, they look loony, they wrestle loony. Well, they're bringing the house down, these two.
Yes, sir. Whoa! They get right to it. They get right to it. Look at this. All 4 of them. Hey, guys, come on now. Let's not cause a disqualification here. Let's see a match here.
Ah, this is some action here this week here on UWF.
Whoa, the Chief just delivered one heck of a blow on Jack Armstrong.
Cactus Jack hasn't even got his jacket off yet.
No, they're going at it on the other side. All 4 of them. The referee can't bring this match under control. Ah, the Chief just got Armstrong with a big backdrop. He whips
both Jacks are outside the ring.
what are they doing? For a second, I thought they were going to leave here.
Now, what kind of a conversation are they having? Well, it's certainly not a... I think between the both of them, they have an IQ of about 12, Bruno.
Well, I don't know how their IQ is, but these are 2 guys that I think are pretty darn tough and very unpredictable, to say the least. But let's see if we can get this match in order where we'll get, 2 guys in that ring, and let's make the right tags, and let's see who can do what here. Okay, it looks like we're going to go with David and who? Cactus Jack.
David and Cactus.
Okay.
Wow, throws David right here. They're both outside the apron now.
You know what's going to happen? You have people outside the ring like this. There's 3 of them now. You're going to have the referee's going to... This is going to cause a disqualification. Well, no. Okay, he went back in the ring in time. That's the trouble when you get 4 guys.
Jack just tags off to Jack. Cactus Jack, that is, off to the Wild Man. Beautiful backflip. San Martino tags off to Strongbow.
That's it. You know, tag match, it's good to have quick tags. Get an opponent in trouble. Keep him close to your corner. Keep making quick tags while you're always fresh. And meanwhile, you're wearing the man way down. Fans seem to like Cactus Jack. They keep chanting.
Leg drop by Strongbow.
2?
No, can't catch him.
Well, you know, Cactus Jack with this Jack Armstrong, he's quite wild and pretty darn tough individual. I imagine he and Cactus Jack, I don't know if they've teamed much in the past, but they could be a successful team. They're a lot alike. They can both take an awful lot of punishment.
No question, and they both have a shortage of about 53 cards, 51 cards of 52 cards in the deck, Bruno.
What has he got around his head? Have you noticed that?
Looks like a bandana. I don't know. He looks like, I don't know if he's an outlaw or what the deal is with him. He's unpredictable. You just never know with this guy. We've seen him do all kinds of crazy things on the air.
He looks happy, he's smiling.
Like I said, only a face a mother can love.
I don't know. I heard this mother doesn't live with him.
I heard that she couldn't stand looking at him.
Oh, big slam by Armstrong.
Well, your son looks in good shape, Bruno, but...
Well, yes, he is. David's in tremendous shape, but this Jack Armstrong, you can see he's in great shape, too. He keeps that action going. He keeps moving.
He is a wild man, isn't he? You can't even understand what he's saying. Wow. Boot by Strongbow.
Comes the Chief. I thought they made the tag.
Yeah, it looked good. Wow. San Martino got his leg on, it's got his foot on Jack's throat. Strongbow's come in, lifts him, reverse suplex.
Hey, nice suplex. The Chief delivered a nice suplex. Whoa. For a second, Cactus Jack just lay there. I thought maybe...
That's Wild Man.
Yeah. No, I mean Cactus Jack. What am I talking about? Jack Armstrong.
We haven't seen this Cactus Jack in a few weeks. I wonder where he's been. Maybe he's been building his hut.
I'll tell you, there's one thing I've seen this Cactus Jack. I'm not taking anything away from his partner, but I've seen a Cactus Jack take blows that are absolutely unreal. It seems like he feels no pain.
What a slam outside the ring.
Yeah, I'll tell you, a slam like that outside that ring, it's bad enough inside the ring. They're extremely painful.
Wow.
Whoa. Awful lot of action outside here.
This is another suplex.
Outside.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's on hard concrete floor, Bruno.
I know. I'll tell you. I will tell you what. Well, you see, Cactus Jack. Why do you keep calling Jack Armstrong Cactus Jack? He's hurt. I mean,
the Cactus Jack has just come outside, and he's attacked Strongbow.
You know, this keeps on. You're gonna have a disqualification here. There's too much outside action going on.
Get back in the ring, guys.
Yeah, referee's counting. You got to pay attention to that count.
Absolutely. I want to.
Okay.
There are all 4 of them in that ring now.
Well, still, you know, the referee's having a hard time. You can't blame the referee. It's just one guy. How are you going to keep... Boy, this Armstrong guy's bleeding pretty badly. I mean, he's bleeding badly.
Oh, that must have been from that metal pole.
I would think. Look at him. Okay. Cheers, I mean...
Wow! Oh, this is unbelievable.
Look at Armstrong's head and face. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that mess.
Jack, you're putting back. You're putting back.
But whatever it was, I mean, hey, to his credit, you know that he received an extremely severe blow, and yet look at him. He's continuing in the match. I'll tell you.
Well, you know, the Chief has vowed to his Indian people that he was going to get back.
Look at this close-up. Oh, wow. That close-up really, really showed just how badly he is bleeding. Well, I'll tell you, whatever.
Here comes Cactus. I'm wondering why the referee hasn't even looked at.
You mean at
Jack?
You know.
Yeah, it's blinding his eyes, it appears.
Well, he's tagged out now, so.
Whoa! Both of them go flying out of the ring.
I mean, that was like Cactus Jack came flying like a clothesline, and they both went over that top rope. And he's up already like nothing happened. Unfortunately for David, he's not quite that blow.
Now he tags in Jack.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Uh-oh.
What is this? What a move! These guys are loony, as I've said before. Nothing seems to hurt them, Bruno.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It's as if this wild man is a clone of Cactus.
But still, I'm surprised with the way Jack Armstrong was bleeding that you know he came back in the ring so soon. Although now the tag is made and he's outside again. Well, he looks like a wild man, don't he? He's tough. He's tough.
Well, the wild man's got some time out there to get his cobwebs together.
What are we gonna see here? A Boston Crab?
He's a fighter, David. He is a fighter.
Well, he saw. Hey, listen. Once you get caught into a Boston Crab, if it's properly applied, it's practically impossible to escape. So when he steps, and here I think I thought he was gonna try it again, or maybe he is.
It looks like it's gonna be that. It is. It's a Boston Crab. This is a submission hold.
Yep. Yeah. That's not easy to get.
Bruno, I see Zbyszko coming down the aisle. Larry Zbyszko has just made an appearance down to the ring. Well, touche for Larry. David.
Yeah, but the predicament David's in.
Wow!
He kicked
Look at that power move.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Not because it's David, but it's not. That's a very difficult thing to get out of. A bull crab, once fully applied, you just don't get out of that hold. So to his credit, he did. And now here comes.
Now wait.
I guess they both made the tag. Yeah.
They both made the tag. We know that Larry's come down ringside.
The Chief's all by himself. He's working on both guys here. Uh-oh, there's
the confrontation. San Martino and Zbyszko. We got San Martino and Zbyszko fighting outside the ring. You got the Wild Man.
Yeah, but there's two against one.
There's Cactus. Yes, Cactus Jack. There's Cactus Jack taking that golden opportunity. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Zbyszko has detained San Martino.
Wild Man Jack Armstrong and the unpredictable Cactus Jack.
While Larry and David are arguing outside the ring, this is what took place inside the ring. Cactus Jack goes into his knee pad for a foreign object. And Chief Jay Strongbow inside the ring has Jack Armstrong in a sleeper. Cactus Jack comes in, clocks the Chief on the head with a foreign object. Jack goes down for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Armstrong and Cactus Jack. San Martino and I you haven't seen the last of us yet, baby. As far as you're concerned, Zbyszko, you know me as well as I know you, and talk is cheap. If you're going to compete in the UWF, then just sign the contract. That's all you have to do. Put your mouth on paper.
naughty doggy. Sit. How can I teach you to do anything when you don't listen to me, you silly little dog? Sit, Poochie. Poochie, come here at once. Last, you sit.
If it's out there, it's in here.
Sit.
The 9X Yellow Pages. Why would anyone need another?
There are times when you think of family. Long gone. How you're 40 or 45 or older and time has passed by and you've got this empty feeling and how terrible it is. How little you really know about your own family because you never got around to asking. What a loss if you never knew how they got here, who they traveled with or left behind or what they had in their pockets, where they were going. Could they have done it all when they were just 6 or 7? Family History Center at Ellis Island will be your second chance. Your support will help us computerize records of 17 million immigrants. Help you discover your past. Family History Center can be just a dream, or it can be a place to learn more about your past than you ever dreamed of. It's up to you. You can let your past slip away, or you can grab this incredible gift. Support the center. Make it happen.
Looking for thrill-minute college hoops? Go no further. Sports Channel features coverage of the Seton Hall Pirates, battling rivals like Georgetown, Syracuse, UConn, and Pitt for the Big East crown. Powerhouses LaSalle and Iona hit the hardwood in exclusive MAC conference action. On Sports Channel America, you'll see over 50 games of the nation's best teams shooting towards the NCAA title. Sports Channel is the channel for exciting college basketball.
Before we went to commercial break, David challenged Larry Zbyszko. Larry standing by.
In New York, I retired the greatest wrestler of the time, Bruno Sammartino. And it's kind of ironic that his own flesh and blood, the reason he stabbed me in the back, is going to get the same treatment in the same town. You know something, David? Here's your chance, kid. Here's your chance to look death in the face and spit in its eye. Here's your chance to stand on the threshold of your dream, grab reality, look up to the heavens and say, God, I've solved the secrets of life, and you get to stand face to face with the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And you get to look eye to eye with the same man who retired your father. And you're going to meet the same fate. And you're going to reside within the same legacy of the Sammartinos at the hands of the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
As if they didn't do enough damage, those dirty rats, Tolis and Orton, now have a reply to Brian Blair.
You know, I hear, Brian Blair, that you're really, really upset about what happened to Honey. Well, honey all over your face, boy. I really don't care. And let me tell you something else, B. Brian Blair. Anywhere you want me, baby. New York City, L.A., Chicago. The cowboy is ready for you.
Way to go, man. Way to go.
Thank you,
Brian, baby, here you are. Wipe your nose, wipe your tears, baby. You know what you should have done? You should have suplexed Honey, that tarantula, baby.
These guys are real proud of themselves for what they did, but judge for yourself. This is what happened earlier. The Fury Hour! Isn't it awesome? UWF, the Universal Wrestling Federation, the ultimate in sports entertainment.